Good morning, and thank you so much for waking up with us this morning. Why am I saying waking up with us? Because I believe you began your day with us from 6:30 with Good Morning Uganda, and this is Good Morning Uganda Extra. I'm Robert Chirabo Nyonyintono. Now, we know we are in the Manifesto Week, and anytime I'll be heading to the Office of the Prime Minister for that, where we will be carrying a live feed regarding how far the NRM government has gone as far as fulfilling the pledges, the promises, the contract they made with Ugandans to elect them into power for 2021-2026. However, I'm now into Good Morning Uganda Extra, where today I'm delighted to have officials in the tourism sector, and we are going to be discussing the International Museum Day, which is on Thursday, every 18th of May. The world globally will celebrate this day. I know many people may ask, but surely, why do we celebrate this day? Maybe some of you have never gone to any museum. We have about 3 active national museums, but also have a number of private museums almost coming up every day. You may even ask, what is a museum? Well, I have a panel of competent people that will be deliberating on that. And join me, welcome Doreen Silva Katushabe, who happens to be Katusime, who happens to be the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities. You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning, and good morning to our viewers.
Then just next to me is Jacqueline Nyiracheza Besije, who happens to be the Acting Commissioner, Uganda Museums and Monuments. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, and good morning to the viewers.
And of course, ladies first. On the extreme end is a fairly common figure, I must say, common face when it comes to tourism, people who are making money in the tourism sector. He happens to be the president, that is of the Uganda Tourism Association. Even by dress code, he's a tourist, he's a man in business. Good morning and welcome, Herbert, to the show.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, viewers.
Very interesting to have you. I saw binoculars. Before I entered here, he scared me. He had something that was crying like a bird around his waist, and I was like, oh, but technology and Herbert. And in the tourism sector, I think there's a lot of technology and digitalization there. Now, when we talk about museums, many people have visited at least for school purposes, others educational, but we still have a very big challenge, Madam PS, when it comes to domestic tourism. But let's just simply begin with the definition of museums to a lay person or person watching us.
I think the Commissioner would be in a better position to give you that definition. I will come in later to talk about.
Yes, passed over to you.
Thank you. Museums, we say they are non-profitable permanent institutions which basically exhibit, I would say, showcase the way of life or the historical evolvement of a country or even of the world, just to simplify for the viewers. But they are institutions which began with the collectibles, whereby the bourgeoisies were collecting artifacts for their homes, but then because that time they were just doing it for like prestige. But then later they evolved to be institutions, and so they say they are non-profitable because at that time they